Hello, it's Ruby and welcome back to my Back to School series 2020. Literally, this used to be my very favourite type of video to film, and I didn't end up filming one last year, which is a what is in my university bag. So you're probably thinking, Ruby, this is your school bag, this isn't your university bag. And you're right, for the last 2 years I've used my Kanken as my university bag, which is so much more aesthetic. This bag is a lot more practical, and so I think I'm going to be switching up between using both of these this next year. This bag I've had since I was in year 11. It was £10 and it has lasted me so well. The reason I'm going to start using this is because I'm living further away from campus next year, and so when I go onto campus, I'm probably going to be on campus all day. That's why I'm bringing this. And obviously we don't know yet how the university term is actually going to go ahead. Our lectures are all being moved online, but we've been told that we're going to have face-to-face teaching when possible. I'm not sure exactly on the logistics yet, so this what's in my bag will probably change quite a lot. But this is what I'm planning to bring every day to campus given the current situation. So the first thing I'm going to be bringing to campus is my laptop. I use this for pretty much everything. This is the MacBook Pro. In this bag there is a laptop protective sleeve at the back, so I'm just going to slide that in there. Next I've got this envelope folder. I think it's really good to have some kind of folder that you can just slip bits of paperwork into, because when you throw paper into your bag it always ends up getting crumpled and you end up losing it. Obviously the stuff that's in here will change a lot. Number one of my master to-do lists. I have one of these for every week. I like to have it on me so I can just add new things to it as and when they come up. And the second thing is letter writing paper, because sometimes when I'm on campus I do like to write letters. And I'm just going to put that in the back compartment with my laptop. So some days if I am going to a seminar I will likely want to bring my iPad as well. This is the 2017 iPad and it's compatible with the Apple Pencil. It's not the iPad Pro. I get lots of questions about this. The iPad Pro is like £500 more expensive than the normal iPad. I like to do all of my readings on this, all of my set readings, and I just annotate them. If I've got a seminar discussion, I like to bring this with me so I can look through my notes. The next thing is my notebook. This is the Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, like one of the film replica notebooks, and I use this for all of my lecture notes last year. So I've got another one of these notebooks which I'm going to be using this year, but first of all I'm going to fill up the rest of the pages, and I'm also going to put that here in the front. One thing I also always love to have on my person is some kind of mini notebook, just to jot down quick things when they come up. So that might be quick lists, that might be reminders. I love these ones from Muji. The next thing that's going in my bag is probably the most exciting thing that I'm putting in, which is my academic planner. This is the academic planner from Pumpkin Productivity, and it's the one that I've designed myself, keeping in mind everything I ever wanted from a planner as a student. You know, my years and years of experience as a student. This has got daily sheets where you can write down all of your tasks that you need to do. I'm planning on keeping this with me all the time. I'm going to put this one in the front compartment as well. It's starting to get a bit heavy, but all of my really heavy stuff is in here now, and also the great thing about this bag is that it is really padded and it absorbs a lot of the weight. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to stationery. So I've got one loose pen which I'm just going to put in this pocket here for easy access, and then I've got this pencil case. I've got some sticky notes, bulldog clips, a Tipp-Ex mouse, 3 mild liners. I've also got 3 fine liners, pencil, some of these really good black gel pens from Paper Chase, and these are the ones I take pretty much all of my notes with in lectures. The other thing I use in lectures is my fountain pen. I always like to have my Lamy fountain pen on my person. Just in case that runs out, I've got one spare ink cartridge. And I've said this before, but the reason I never carry more than one spare ink cartridge around at once is because it's less likely that one of them will explode. Then I've also got an ink eraser to go along with that, and finally a little decorative paper tape. I'm actually going to put this in the big main compartment. Just throw it in there. Also in the main compartment, this again will just depend on the kind of day that I'm planning on having, but sometimes after lectures I like to go to the gym, but I don't like to walk around in gym clothes, so I will pack those separately. A pair of leggings, some kind of gym top, and finally always a pair of socks, because I always wear tights. Yeah, and you don't really wear tights under your leggings. Oh, okay, now to go along with all of those electronics that I packed, I want to bring 2 chargers. So I've got my laptop charger and my phone charger. And I also like to bring a portable charger with me to campus. Also related to clothing, I always like to carry some gloves around with me because my hands get very cold. These are literally just my old black school gloves. It feels very strange to think I'll ever be needing these gloves because it's like 30 degrees today. So the next thing is something I rarely would bring to campus with me, but I might bring it. I might bring a flask with me in case I want to get some tea, because of course you don't want to use the disposable cups that you get in Costa and stuff. To go along with that, I've got some tea, because you can use, like, there are kettles and hot water taps around campus, so you can make yourself tea if you want to, and you don't have to pay for something at Costa, which is great. I really want to get one of the squash down ones. Maybe I'll get one of those, I'm not sure. Some kind of snack. So I like to bring naked bars and things to campus. Sometimes I'll bring a lunch too, that just depends. Also, right at the front, I want to put this hand sanitizer, because hand sanitizer is so important at the moment, and I want this to be as easily accessible as possible. This one is a spray one, so I can spray down surfaces really easily when I want to go work. Also, in the front compartment, I like to have sticky notes because I do use sticky notes a lot. Next, I've got this handy dandy makeup pouch thing. The contents of this have increased as a result of the coronavirus pandemic. So these are things that I'm keeping on me just to make sure that I stay safe on campus. This is like all of my toiletries and miscellaneous things. First thing I've got in here is a scrunchie, also some headphones, listen to music when I study, and also I like to listen to audiobooks to and from campus. Next, I will keep some sanitary products in this bag. Hand cream, because if you're anything like me, your hands have been getting super trapped from all of the hand washing. I packed this one. It's a lovely one that my friend Alexa gave me. I've also got a lip balm. This is a really good one from Fresh. It's like a SPF one, and it smells like sweets. I wear contact lenses, if you didn't know, so I like to bring a spare contact case and contact lenses in case they start hurting, and I might also bring glasses. Also some paracetamol. I am actually one of those people that never ever takes paracetamol. Like, I never take painkillers, even if I am in pain. I just don't like taking them. This is like for very worst case scenarios, but mainly if I have any friends that might need paracetamol or like painkillers or something. Then I've got another hand sanitizer in case I run out, which it's always good to have. Next, I've got a handkerchief. This is one of the really nice ones that my grandma got me for my birthday. It's embroidered with my name in blue, which is so pretty. I love these. Handkerchiefs are so handy to have on you, especially for opening door handles if you need a makeshift disinfectant wipe to wipe down a surface. So I'm planning on bringing 2 of these. Next, also a few Ziploc bags. One of these is spare, but the other one I'm planning on using as like a dirty, like contaminated bag. So for example, if I use my handkerchief and I know that it's contaminated, I can just put it in here, and also if I use a mask, then I can put it in here, and then I can wash everything later, but it means that it won't contaminate other things in my bag. Oh, in here I've also got some bobby pins. You might have seen these before. These are really cool. They're like these little strips, and it's like portable soap. If you're in a toilet and they don't have any soap, then you can use one of these instead. This I'm imagining to be especially useful this year because washing your hands is so much better than sanitizing them. I want to always have the option of washing my hands should I need to. Then finally, in this pouch, I have got a tea towel. A tea towel. I've genuinely got a tea towel. It's like another handkerchief, to be fair. Genuinely, I think this might be a handkerchief. Now I'm looking at it, I think it is a handkerchief. The reason I'm keeping this in here is because it's a very lightweight towel that I could use for drying my hands. Some bathrooms do not have very good like drying mechanisms when you go to dry your hands. Like, some drying methods just are not very sanitary, and so if I don't think the drying method is sanitary, I can use this instead. I can't imagine myself ever needing disposable gloves, but if I did, I am planning on keeping some in that bag, and I will also be keeping 2 spare masks in my bag, with the final one on my person. Then finally, I will put in my water bottle filled with water because it's so important to stay hydrated. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I know I'm pretty extra when it comes to like packing bags, but I've got this thing about not wanting to accidentally leave something that I might then want. So I do tend to overpack, but because this bag does absorb a lot of the weight, I've never had a problem with it. It looks like a lot and it looks like it will be way too heavy, but it's actually okay. And as I said, some days I expect that I will bring my Kanken instead. If I'm gonna bring my Kanken, this is what I will pack. First of all, definitely my pack of essentials. I don't bring my laptop and my iPad, but I do always bring these 2 notebooks. And also, I never go anywhere without the planner that I'm using at the moment, as well as the hand sanitizer and the sticky notes. Both of these in the front compartment. I do think it's always important to have a snack on you, so I'm also going to just put that in the side here, as well as my phone charger and my gloves. And finally, the final essential that I would definitely bring is this envelope folder, as well as obviously my water, which will just fit in the side pocket here. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you in a couple days for my next back to school related video. Let me know in the comments if there are any videos that you particularly would like to see, and I hope that you have a productive